Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. I'm Jill, and this is number 4 in our oil-free vegan salad dressing series. This is blue cheese dressing, and be sure to stay till the end for the blindfolded taste test with my daughter Talia.
It's the all-free whole food plant-based cooking show.
Okay guys, I don't know about you, but I am loving this salad dressing series, and by your response I think you are too. So the next salad dressing in the series, you voted for blue cheese, which my mind is a little blown there thinking, how am I going to make blue cheese without blue cheese? But we did it. But we're first going to start with a salad, and I'm making a special salad today because my taste tester is my daughter Talia, and this is the type of salad that she really likes to eat. It's not really my type of salad, but this is what the typical things that she would probably put on her salad. So we're starting with some romaine lettuce. You know, that's just a basic, really crunchy, and apparently romaine lettuce is one of the highest protein greens for salads. So that's a really good one to start with. And I've got some shredded carrots here. This is just a really great way to get a lot of vegetables in your salad if you just shred them up really fine, because then you're not getting any really big chunks of carrot in there because it's kind of a strong flavor. Just like beets. I shredded a little bit of beets up here, and it just adds that really wonderful color, full of antioxidants. It's really great for you. A little bit of shredded shredded cabbage. That's gonna give you a lot of crunch. And here's some of the raw cruciferous vegetable that you really should be getting a little bit every day, because cruciferous vegetables have all of these important nutrient factors like fighting cancer, and overall it's just one of the highest nutrient greens that you can eat, alongside kale, of course. And then we have some sweet corn. She really likes sweet corn and roasted sweet corn. And I just get these, I get these at Trader Joe's in a bag. They're already, you know, peeled off or sliced off of the cob. And then they have either just regular sweet corn, or you can get roasted sweet corn, and that's even tastier. Then we have some chickpeas. So that's gonna be your protein. A really healthy vegan protein. And then to add a little bit of a sweet crunch, we're gonna add some chopped up apple. And then for that really delicious treat, roasted almonds. They're so delicious. And with nuts, you know, you should probably get about an ounce of nuts every day. That's the really good whole food fat. And what that means, 1 ounce means pretty much what you can fit in the palm of your hand, a little pile in the palm of your hand. That's a good gauge to go by. So that's a really simple salad that my daughter Talia would like to eat. And I hope that helps you with some ideas on how you can make your salad even tastier. So now on to the salad dressing. We're gonna clear this out and get our dressing makings. While we're waiting for that, I would like to share with you some of the exciting things we offer here on the show. Our official website, plantbasedcookingshow.com, offers hundreds of our original free step-by-step video recipes, as well as tips and resources for everyday plant-based living. For more in-depth learning, we created the 28 Days Plant-Based Made Easy course, which will teach you everything you need to know to successfully transition to a plant-based diet in 28 days. The course includes weekly meal plans and shopping guides, 65 tasty video recipes, and daily learning materials from our most trusted plant-based resources. All of our classes offer lifetime access, so you can take your time and work through them at your own pace and revisit them as much as you like. Our Plant-Based Made Easy community offers our basic free membership that is free for life and is great for staying in the loop, and our Legends membership for $15 a month that offers instant access to all of our digital products, including our 28-day course and holiday feast cooking class, our growing line of printable cookbooks, wholesale discounts on our branded apparel, and named credit in the show. Okay, let's get back to the show. All right, on to the salad dressing. So blue cheese. So how in the world do you make blue cheese vegan without the blue cheese? That one's got me stumped for a little bit, but I think we've got it here. So instead of the blue cheese crumbles, we're gonna use a whole food replacement, tempeh. And if you guys aren't familiar with tempeh, it's a fermented soybean patty. It's soybeans that have been soaked and cooked, and then they add this culture to it, and they form it in these little bricks, and it ferments. And it's got that really fermenty flavor similar to what a blue cheese is, because after all, blue cheese is just a fermented milk. So that's what we're going to use in place of that. So we're going to get started. And for the healthy whole food fat, we're going to use hemp seeds, like I have with all the rest of our recipes, the Thousand Island, the ranch, and the French dressing. We've used hemp seeds. And I'll tell you why. Hemp seeds are derived from industrial hemp, with the hulled seeds containing 0 THC, so it's perfectly safe for all ages. The seeds contain 33% protein by weight and offer all 20 amino acids, including the 9 essential amino acids that can only be derived from food. Hemp protein is easily digestible, making it an excellent replacement for nuts for those who have nut sensitivity. Another exciting use for the same industrial hemp plant is to mix the hemp herds from the stalk with lime and water to create hempcrete. This material is carbon negative and can now be used to build homes with prefabricated blocks that look enticingly like Legos. The material is highly fire and termite resistant, offers excellent thermal insulation, and is completely food grade and non-toxic, and can now be grown here in the US. Okay, so we're just going to get that in there first. In goes the fat. Essentially, we put everything in at the same time except for the tempeh, because we want those to stay the little crumbles like you would get in a blue cheese dressing. You get those little chunks of blue cheese in there. Got my recipe here so I don't forget. Here we have 3 tablespoons of rolled oats, and that's going to be the thickener. That's going to make it really nice and thick, and that's full of fiber, so that's a great thing that you can have in your salad dressing. So you need 1/4 teaspoon of mustard powder. And if you want the full recipe, there'll be a link in the details below. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Oops, I just grabbed that again. Onion powder. So this is where I forgot to put in the nutritional yeast. So you're going to want to add 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. 1 teaspoon of Bragg's liquid amino acids. And Bragg's, you could also use tamari or like a low sodium soy sauce. That'll work about the same. 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. And we tried apple cider vinegar in this recipe, but it seemed to just make it a little too fruity. It had that kind of fruit aftertaste, and it just kind of threw it off a little bit. So I feel like the white wine vinegar, it does the best. Okay, 1/2 cup of soy milk, and we use unsweetened soy milk. And I like this soy milk this is a Trader Joe's brand. It's just soybeans and water. And I believe there's a couple other brands that are like that too. Like I think West Soy is another one that's just soybeans and water. So if you can find those that don't have all the added ingredients in it, especially oil, which is what you don't want to put in here, that is the best. And just for a hint of sweetness, we're going to use a date because that's our whole food sugar. Let's see what else we have. We have lemon juice. Have about 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. So just a little squirt in there. Okay. And if you don't have one of these guys, you need to get one. These are amazing. I love these little lemon juicers, and I'll give you a link in the details below for this one. Fantastic. It's lasted us forever, and we use it every single day. Okay, so that's it. That's all the ingredients until we put in the tempeh in the last. So we're just gonna blend this up till it's really smooth, and then we'll add the tempeh. Okay, there we go. So the reason why we're doing this, this salad dressing series is because, you know, you need to be eating your salads every day. And if you don't have a great salad dressing to go with your salads, you're gonna get bored really quickly. So luckily we have a lot of different salad dressings for you to try out. Be sure to check out the rest of the series. While we're adding the tempeh here, a little of the history behind blue cheese dressing. In the about 1918, Fanny Farmer's Cookbook started this recipe, and then later on the Joy of Cooking carried it on in the 30s, and it really became a family trend in America. So it's definitely going strong still. I remember making this dressing when I used to work at Godfather's when I was a teenager, and it was like a half jug of buttermilk, a half jug of mayonnaise, a packet of blue cheese, and I think that was it. So those are the typical ingredients, right? So I've got my ingredients here. It says that a typical recipe for blue cheese is mayonnaise, sour cream, blue cheese, sometimes buttermilk, sometimes milk, vinegar, and spices. So really, it's just a dairy-heavy dressing. But this is a whole food dressing that I really think you're gonna love. So we need to bring out our taste tester, and we're gonna have her try it out. So this is my daughter Talia. You guys have probably seen her before on some of our other shows, and we're gonna do the taste test with her and see which one she prefers. So we have this one, and then we have this one. This is the one we just made, but she doesn't know which one is coming first. Okay, here you go. Okay, there's celery in there. All right. Okay, you got it? Mm-hmm. All right. Now here's number 2. There's celery in there. There you go. So which one would you prefer? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2. It's kind of sweet, tangy. The first one had a really strange flavor. It's not for me. I'm just gonna keep eating this.
Well, cool. We have a winner. Blue cheese dressing, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that taste test as much as I did. So keep the likes coming and comments coming so that we can keep this content coming to you. And let us know what your next favorite salad dressing will be. And I'll see you next time.